Okay, so I'm back with another video. This one is actually a request from a Patreon subscriber. Initials FB. I don't know if you want your name being said. So, like I say, I always give that little speech. I don't know if you want your whole name to be said. So I'll just give initials, like FB. And this video is lifting the secret veil on life as a billionaire's pleasure wife. Now this video, I may not even be able to post this shit because like it has like 1 million views and it's posted by 60 Minutes Australia. So like I'm sure they got this shit copyrighted. So we'll just see if I can even post this shit. Because like I made videos about music videos and that shit like and if a song is too popular, like YouTube won't even let you put it up there. It'll show up as unavailable and shit. You can't even watch it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this. But I was asked to like give my thoughts on this video. So here we go.
If the 1980s were the decade of decadence, then Adnan Khashoggi was the emperor of excess. Back then, the Saudi arms dealer was the richest man in the world, and he flaunted his wealth like no one else. But among the super yachts, jets, and mansions, his greatest indulgence was a personal harem of young, beautiful women. Jill Dodd was one of his many female playthings. It's taken more than 35 years, but she's now decided it's time to lift the veil on her life as a billionaire's pleasure wife. When it comes to living the good life, Jill Dodd has had plenty of experience. Cheers.
Cheers.
And today, she's giving me a taste, sailing the waters of beautiful San Francisco. Well, it's not quite the Nabila,
No,
but it'll do.
it'll do.
To be fair, not much compares to the Nabila. An 85-metre super yacht once owned by Adnan Khashoggi, the multi-billionaire who sold weapons to the world. The size and extravagance was breathtaking, and it's where the Saudis seduced hundreds of women, including Jill, then just 21.
So in other words, it was pretty much a Dubai porta potty situation. That's what it was. She was a Dubai porta potty. Let's call it what it is. What's this? 60 Minutes Australia. She was a Dubai porta potty. Let's just call it what it is.
What sort of a lover was he?
Great.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
she hit the wall. And see, this is the sad realization. This is the sad realization. See, I don't care how beautiful bitches you see on Instagram and music videos. See, they all, and she ended up relatively a well physical case after. All of them lose their value, man. All of them, women are milk. Women are milk. All women are milk. Men turn into wine as long as they keep their brain white. As long as man keeps their brain right, men are wine. Women are milk. And she's a good version of milk. She's like some synthetically made milk, because she still don't look horrible to be old, but she's not some fucking model anymore. And it's so funny. Like, it's so funny when they're like young and pretty, and then they know they're young and pretty, so they think they're better than other people. But all of that, all of that, that status is always temporary, man. And they all lose. It's just funny to watch it. It's just really funny to watch it.
He was a great lover. We just melded together one of the great lovers, yes, that I've had.
I'm not trying to make fun of burn
We just
victims,
melded together like.
but she looks like a burn victim. Don't she look like she looks like a burn victim now? I'm not even trying to make fun of burn victims because that shit's fucked up. But she looks like Fire Marshal Bill from what's the It Live in Color. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. He would like some shit. She like Fire Marshal. That's what made her shit Fire Marshal Bill. She like Fire Marshal Bill, man. Look at her. And she ain't no model no more, so she better live off those memories.
One of the great lovers, yes, that I've had.
It's getting a little hot in here.
I know. Everything was just mutual and beautiful.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, focus on the word was before BW before wall. It was. Oh, she was a model. Look at
It was
her.
the early 80s, and Jill was an up-and-coming model. living and working in Paris, the center of the fashion world.
Yeah.
This was a friend.
Oh yeah, yeah. Center of the fashion world, man. See, and just like I said, do you think she cared anything about women's rights? Do you think she cared about equal pay? Do you think she even cared about voting as a woman? No. And just how I always say with all women, man, like when woman is winning as woman, meaning that she can walk in the room and be desired simply because she is woman. Women don't give a fuck about feminism. They don't care about starving kids. They don't care about their own mother if they sick, if their own mother's sick. Bitch, I'm cute. Leave me alone. I'm cute. Do you think she spelled feminism one time while she was looking like this? Do you think she would have talked to that reporter on the other side who she's talking to? Do you think she would have gave him the time of day when she was looking like this? No. This is woman's nature. It's what they are. You have to always think above women and let them just go ahead because they're like children. And like all of them, they'll end up like that. Like she looks now. She looks like Fire Marshal Bill. She don't like Fire Marshal Bill in these pictures. She's Fire Marshal Bill now.
French Vogue shot. That was in Paris.
French Vogue, that's...
She better live off them memories.
Oh God, I was so excited. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I was very excited.
Oh, and she gonna keep all them pictures. She ain't leaving. She's gonna keep all those pictures. See, and that's another thing women do. Like when they get old, they keep them pictures when they was young and beautiful because that's the last time they was worth something in the whole world. To men, okay, that's the last time woman was worth something to men, like how woman wants to be worth something. Like I say, they don't care about equal pay. They don't care about voting. They don't care about any. They don't care about starving kids. When they're young and beautiful, and they validated by men, that is woman's end game in her biological growth. Nothing else matters.
You don't look it though.
They don't want you to look excited in Paris. They want you to look miserable.
Jill was having a ball. Young, beautiful, and successful. Then, one evening, at a party on the French Riviera, she caught the eye of the world's richest man, who made a bold, slightly disturbing first move.
He pulled up my sleeve and he wrote, "I love you." I was like, "Oh my God, that's blood," and I was like kind of shocked, and but I thought it was really funny and really cute at the same time.
Well, it's definitely unique. Never heard of that come on before.
Yeah, who does that?
Yeah.
Who does that? Yeah, you know who does that and doesn't get the police called on them? Men who women know are rich. That's who can do that. Just see, it's only sexual assault if the guy's poor. If the guy's poor or he's like super fucking ugly. It's only assault when the guy's poor and ugly. You see what I'm saying? But you know who does that? Guys who know that they're rich and they know that the woman knows that they're rich. That's who does that. That's exactly who does it. Okay, because you think Bob from marketing could have got away with that shit? Hell no. Bob would have got a lawsuit filed on him and all types of other shit.
Yeah. The next day, Khashoggi invited Jill on a date. But this was no quiet dinner over candlelight. It was a luxurious banquet aboard the Nabila, the world's biggest private cruiser back then, with its own hospital, movie theatre, disco, and plenty of other models.
And just like I say, like when I bring up Donald Trump in the same scenario. It's only sexual assault if you're poor and ugly with women. That's the only time it's sexual assault. Or the woman already fucked you and she figured out that she can't keep you, so now she's going to try to get you for sexual assault and sue you if you're rich. That's the only time sexual assault exists, when it works in the benefit of the woman. Like I say, man, I brought this up with Donald Trump in an old video, man. Like, see with Melania Trump, Melania is crazy lucky right now. But see, Donald Trump can literally fly to Slovakia, climb in the Capitol. So Donald Trump could climb up the pole in Slovakia, take down the flag, take a shit on their flag, and hang it back up, and Melania will still suck his dick that night. She'll do it. You see what I'm saying? Because in his situation, it's the status and the money. No woman can say no to that. All right? No woman is going to say no to Trump, who's also president of the United States. No woman's going to tell him. You can't find a woman who will tell him no. in real life. Now, women will talk shit on Facebook. I fucking hate that racist asshole. Blah, blah. But you put Trump in a room with any bitch, and every bitch is gonna suck his dick within 15 minutes if he asks for it.
So do you think that Adnan was paying modeling agencies huge amounts of money in return for beautiful young girls that may come to his parties, have a great time, and in some cases have sex with him?
Yeah, I have to say yes.
Yeah. It's Dubai porta potty. It's what it is. You were a Dubai porta potty. You were focus. Was. You were past tense. You were, as long as you were young and beautiful, you were a Dubai porta potty. Now you're Fire Marshal Bill with a wig on.
I have to say yes. Yeah, and also for other businessmen as well, because you have a party full of women, and then you have a business meeting, and then
And then you became one of those women.
I didn't think of myself as one of those women.
None of them do. All of them. See, see, because women don't see that takes like chess mentality level thinking. Like women hate thinking logically. I didn't think I was one of those women. Yeah, none of them do. None of you do. You see what I'm saying? All you think that you were some genuine, you were some unique fucking bitch in the room. Because I used to read poems when I was 9, so I'm unique now. Like, bitch, you not unique. You were never unique. All right? You didn't think you were one of them. Because you thought you were unique. You are not unique. None of you are. Very few bitches on this planet are unique, especially once they realize that they're desirable to men. You're not unique, okay? Period.
But I evidently was. I mean, I never thought of myself as a hooker, though.
Yeah, but you were a Dubai porta potty. All of you were. see, it's funny how they it's so funny watching women's brains start to formulate logic when they get older. Like, oh well, maybe I was a hooker the whole time. Like, and it's just starting to hit them because they don't know basic logic, and it's just funny. It's just hilarious to watch it. And or some of them like Anna Akana, they might figure out at younger ages, and then they become these like scholars on this fucking self-help book. You know what you should do? You should be a decent person because decent people are nice. Like, they have to learn how to be decent. They have to learn logic like after they've been kicked off the carousel. And it's just great to watch. It's just hilarious. It never fails.
I still don't think that.
Maybe not a hooker, but Jill was certainly hooked.
No, let's get it correct. She was a hooker. Don't try to sugarcoat it, bruh. She was a Dubai porta potty / hooker. That's what she was.
Wealth and charm of Adnan Khashoggi was unlike anything she'd ever seen, and the attraction was apparently mutual.
And look at him. Look at him.
Khashoggi already had a...
Now, okay, look at him on the left. Now, if that same dude had been working in the accounting department at fucking University of Michigan, that bitch she wouldn't let him touch her.
Legal
she was
wife,
a hooker.
But he allowed himself several pleasure wives. So, just weeks after meeting Jill, he asked her to be one of them.
And he said, I want to take care of you. I want to make a 5-year contract with you. I'll provide everything for you. You will be at my beck and call.
Yeah.
24 hours a day.
Were you in love with him?
Yes.
Or were you in love with the extravagance, the power, the money?
I believe I was in love with him.
Bitch, you stupid as fuck. I believe I was in love. See, she's gonna say that because she knows what it was. She was a hooker. The dude came to her and said, "Look, I'll take care of you." The dude came to her and said, "Look, bitch, I'm gonna pay your rent. I'm gonna buy your food. I'll pay for your nights out. But you have to fuck me when I come around." Bill Cosby was doing that shit. A lot of dudes who got extra money like that to throw around. I say once they get above a few million, all dudes got that shit going on with some lower class bitch. Like I said, the men always have to go down lower. See, notice that same guy, he didn't go to like other dudes in his league. I mean, okay, other dudes in his league and get their daughters, or say he didn't go up. He wasn't fucking with that level of woman because that level of woman wouldn't have been interested. He had to get that woman who was beneath him. You see, she was just some little poor model with no fucking brains, and she was dumb as fuck. You see what I'm saying? He could get her to do it, but see, like he couldn't go off in his world of women, because there was women in his world who were just as rich as he was, or not far from him. They wouldn't have fell for that. Those women are immune. Because like I said, it's hypergamy. Woman always has to go up. And she was okay with it. She was a contract. She was a hooker on contract. She spelled it out for you. She told you. And look at him. He ain't nothing special physically.
Khashoggi was a wheeler and dealer, a well-connected, ruthless tycoon who made billions of dollars from dealing arms. At the height of his power, 60 Minutes was given a rare insight into his private world by his only daughter Nabila, after whom he named his $32 million yacht. She also had access to the luxury of his custom-designed planes.
This is Father's bedroom. He has all his gadgets, everything he needs. Telephone. Push.
So, how does it work? The whole harem thing.
He had this whole compound with.
Okay, and also this is what I said in a video a while back. See, bitches, they don't care if you see. The only reason why bitches get mad if you cheat on them is because they don't love you, man. They love the value that you bring to the table. And I said this in a video a while back. Bitches don't love you personally. See, the only reason women get mad if and when you cheat is because they know that you don't have enough resources to take care of them and then another woman. So they're fighting over your attention and resources. See, this is why this is why rich men, these women don't care now. Because she knows that he has enough money to take care of her and take care of Susan and take care of Sharon and take care of Anfisa and take care of Darcy. See, he has enough money to do that. So they don't care. But see, lower level, when a bitch is fucking with a dude that make $50,000 a year, well, see, he don't got the money to really take care of a whole nother bitch and keep taking care of her. So she's gonna get mad. That's what she's mad about. See, women may not even realize it, but see, I know women's nature. That is what they're mad about for real. They're mad because she's mad because she's figuring out that man cannot afford to take care of two different women. Women don't care that you fucking another woman. They don't care about that. See, that's man wanting to believe that shit because men care if the woman goes fucks another man. But see, women don't care who you fuck. What they care about is that they're gonna lose your attention, your attraction, your willingness to pay for their shit, your willingness to hear them, to sit down with them. They're afraid they're gonna lose all that attention off of them on another bitch, and they know that you can't really afford to do that if you make under 6 figures a year. They know you can't afford that. That's why women get mad. See, she's saying she knew full well that the motherfucker had a whole bunch of other bitches, and she didn't care. And I'm explaining exactly why. Because he can afford all those other bitches. That's why none of all. See, once you get enough money, them bitches hung out together. All those bitches played tennis together. All them bitches knew each other by first name and got and drank margaritas every Thursday night at the tennis club. Don't get that shit twisted, man. Don't get it twisted. See, bitches don't love you. They get addicted to what little attention they can get out of you and what little money they might get out of you.
Several suites. So when I saw him, I would be alone with him in his place, or he would come see me in my cottage.
There's a pretty big downside, though. You got to share him with a whole bunch of others.
Yeah, and it didn't hit me until later.
How naive do you think you were?
Extremely. Extremely.
No, you weren't naive. You were doing exactly what you should have been doing as a woman. You were doing what woman does. You weren't naive. See, the only reason she's looking at it as naive now is because like all women, they end up losing. So now they got to blame it on, oh, I must have been so stupid. Like it was everything other than them taking full accountability for it. You see what I'm saying? No, she wasn't naive. She did what woman does. This is what woman does. Especially when she's brought to this scenario. This is your nature. See, she didn't even think. Why? Because it was her nature to do it. You see what I'm saying? Just like it's the same thing like when a guy See, it's a guy's instinct to want to protect a woman and to want to protect her. It's a guy's instinct, and usually guys have to learn it first. Like it's the instinct. See, it was her instinct to be a hooker because that's what woman is by nature. Woman is hooker. Woman to be woman is to be hooker. She is looking for a man to take care of her. You see what I'm saying? And a man's nature is to protect woman. So the men are looking for women to protect. Now it goes, it gets more complicated with modern feminism and shit like that. But those are the two common cores of why we're in existence.
Jill was completely taken, and she lapped it all up, enjoying the decadence and, dangerously, the excess. How much coke were you doing with Adnan?
We did it for fun, just recreationally. We would lock ourselves in a room for days, and we would and we would make love. We would eat. The chef would bring us food, and we would do cocaine. We'd sleep when we wanted. We'd not sleep when we wanted. Yeah, see, it says handmade in Paris.
It does too. And who could turn down designer gowns? Certainly.
And see, this is another thing. Christine Dior, however you say that shit. See, bitches in her league have to really understand this, man. Like, and a lot of them don't. See, just like Donovan Sharp went on about that old bitch who thought she was still valuable because she was still skinny and her boobs didn't sag to her navel. But the bitch is 60 years old, and she thought the 60-year-old bitch thought she can go out there and still fuck 20, 30-year-olds. Like, no. That's what women. A woman is valuable simply for being woman, but they lose all that value roughly after 30. So the point I'm trying to make is this, man. A young, beautiful woman in nothing but a dollar store t-shirt and some cut up jeans can have guys drool over her. But see, an old bitch wearing $15,000 dresses, you an old bitch in a $15,000 dress, bitch. You see what I'm saying? Or a fat bitch in an $8,000 dress. You see, that $8,000 dress don't make you beautiful. You just a fat bitch in an $8,000 dress now. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's like driving a 1998 Civic with flip flop paint on it. Like, bitch, it's a Honda Civic. And all women turn to at least a Honda Civic when they get older. At best they'll be Honda Civics with flip flop paint. Y'all remember flip flop paint? That's like where paint changes colors. That shit's expensive and all them. You know what I'm saying? But like it's like women end up at best they end up like a 2005 Honda Civic with flip flop paint and 20-inch rims on it. But you know what I'm saying? It's a Honda Civic. You see what I'm saying? The days of being a Lamborghini is over.
Not Jill.
Adnan wanted me to wear couture too.
Damn, look at her head, man. Like, look at her face. Look at like the face. That shit looks like her. She like a fucking eraser, man. Like that shit I'm making fun of her shit, but like, her days is over. Her days are long gone. So that was early '80s. So that's 40. That's 40 years, almost 40 years ago. She's like 60 now. Yeah, she better just hold on to them pictures and live in them memories.
To all of the dinner parties because we were entertaining politicians and royalty from all over the world.
I'm gonna have dinner.
Oh, don't sit up there, dear.
You're gonna go out? Dinner? Mm-hmm. Well, you'll need a cocktail dress then.
But to fit into Adnan's world of celebrity and royalty, Jill needed to act a certain way. Apparently, this working-class girl from Southern California fell a long way short.
And see, he explained it correct. He explained the exact formula it takes for her to be drinking rich men's piss. She was a working class girl and got introduced to this lifestyle. That bitch has done everything sexually you can imagine. Everything and anything you can imagine. And them men had her doing it.
Elbows off the table. Don't slouch.
You had to have lessons in
Oh yeah.
decorum.
Yeah, manners.
Manners.
Yeah,
Shrimp fork. Salad fork. Dinner fork.
that was embarrassing. I felt so stupid.
Was that to say you had bad manners?
Yeah, I guess so.
I definitely have the salad fork. The rest of the silverware is a little confusing.
But I leaned back on my chair. I guess you're not supposed to do that. And I didn't know how to use the cutlery and the glasses.
Slippery little suckers.
Jill was living her own pretty woman fantasy despite Khashoggi's shady business.
You please raise your right hand.
He was caught in the middle of the Iran-Contra affair, the secret sale of weapons by the US government to Iran in exchange for the release of American hostages. It became the biggest scandal of Ronald Reagan's presidency.
I was not fully informed on the nature of one of the activities undertaken in connection with this initiative.
Did he
No.
talk to you about that?
No. And if he did, I wouldn't have any knowledge. I was still young. I didn't really read the paper.
And how did you feel about profiting from someone?
See, they're asking her the questions now, like entertaining the thought that see. They're asking her questions like, see, these are blue pill questions. He's asking her, how could you do all this, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, when the video first, bitches, when a woman is winning as woman, she does not care about anything in the universe. She's cute now to men. She knew all this shit was going on. You think she didn't know? That bitch knew all. Are you fucking, where is all this money coming from? The motherfucker had a custom plane in the 80s, son. Where is this shit coming from? Motherfucker, y'all wouldn't even know where to buy an airplane now. Let alone have a motherfucker make one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where is all this shit coming? That bitch knew, you mean to tell me she ain't seen some guns or his conversation ain't come up or, you know what I'm saying? Or word of mouth went through to other bitches. See, he's asking blue pill questions. So she's gonna come up with any excuse she can to get out of it. Well, I don't know, I was young, I didn't read the papers. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, because I guarantee you, she knew all them other women he was fucking first name, and he knew they mothers. And she knew everybody's mother. She knew the drama. She know, oh, Sarah hates when I leave toilet paper on the left side of the toilet. She knew all that shit. I bet you she knew that. But she didn't know. I blow my fucking nose. I keep paper towels here because I always gotta blow my nose. But yeah, she knew all that shit. She knew, like, but she didn't care. She knew exactly about them prisoners of war, hostages and all that. She knew all that. She probably knew where to go buy some guns if she needed to go buy some guns. She knew all that shit. But like I said, when woman is winning as woman, they don't care about the world. A woman will watch children get shot. Women will watch children get lined up and have bullets put in their head on the street. If she's winning as woman, she don't care. Woman does not care. Let's listen to that shit again.
No. And if he did, I wouldn't have...
Presidency.
I was not fully informed on the nature of one of the activities undertaken in connection with this initiative.
Did he
No.
talk to you about that?
No. And if he did, I wouldn't have any knowledge. I was still young.
She was coked up, drunk, fucking all the time. What else was she doing between being coked up, drunk, and fucking? Like Tony Montana's girlfriend, Michelle Pfeiffer in Scarface. All she do is just sit around and wait for him to fuck her. So what else was she doing with her time? They even had Facebook and the internet, smartphones back then. That bitch knew. But like I said, see, she's got to figure out a way out of it. She got to give a blue pill response to a blue pill question. Well, I don't know. Maybe you knew. You didn't care because you were winning as a woman. That just admit your nature as woman.
Didn't really read the paper.
And how did you feel about profiting from someone who made his money from war?
I don't care because I was cute and I was winning as cute woman. That's how she felt about it. Now let's hear her blue pill response.
I didn't really think of it directly like that.
Well, that was about similar to what I said. I don't care because I was cute and I was winning, so I'm not going to think about it. Exactly.
Oblivious to the noise of politics and war, Jill focused on fashion. And when Khashoggi offered to pay her to...
See, no, bro. See, that was a whole wrong definition. She wasn't oblivious. She knew. She just didn't care because she was winning as woman. She knew. Let's hear it again.
Oblivious to the noise of politics and war, Jill focused on fashion.
Translation. Jill was happy that she was genuinely desirable by rich and powerful men, So she did what she wanted to do, and she might have said she liked the blue dress over a purple dress, and that's what we gonna call that she was into fashion. That bitch don't know how to sew one goddamn thing, so don't even try to infer that she was some fucking fashion designer. All right.
And when Khashoggi offered to pay her tuition at one of America's top design colleges, it was a dream come true. Years on, she helped create Roxy Surfwear.
She didn't help create. Okay, the bitch ain't got no money. She had no education. She did not help create nothing. That man bought all that shit, and and Jill came in and said, "I like that red dress, and I don't like that yellow dress." Now I'm a fashion designer. The fuck out of here.
Could you have possibly imagined that your initial vision of Roxy would ultimately turn it in to the brand, the mega $1 million brand that it is today?
I did. I knew.
And she's acting like she genuinely did something. This is, you gotta love bitches. Like she's like, look, she's like shaking her head. like she actually, like she's loving it right now, cause she knows she didn't do anything. She's still living off a dick she sucked 40 years ago.
Your initial vision of Roxy would ultimately turn it in to the brand.
Look at her. Look at her.
Mega $1 million.
Yeah, I did do it. Yeah, bitch, you didn't do nothing. You living off a dick you sucked 40 years ago, and he probably just gave you the company after he got tired of fucking with you and moved on to a next younger model. If the motherfucker's even still alive, I don't know.
Brand that it is today.
I did. I knew it would happen. Really? No, I knew it happened. Yeah.
Yeah, you knew it would happen because you was in that circle with people who had billions. So what's a few million? Idiot.
But before Roxy came and went, she had to sort out her private life. Tell me about Adnan's black book.
It was bigger than that. It was like a school notebook.
Oh, yeah.
And it had, I think it might have been sent over by a model agency.
Headshots.
Headshots, body
Body
shots,
shots.
whatever, yeah. It was like he was shopping for girls.
No, it wasn't like he was. That's what he was doing. And you were just another hooker in rotation.
After 2 years, the novelty of the harem and sharing her partner with dozens of other women had worn off. Jill was done. How did the
Bullshit. Now, you want to know what that translates? I'm going to give you the red pill translation from that blue pill statement. Jill realized, okay, just like porn, she was the equivalent of a porn star. Or most women in these age groups. Jill realized that there were newer, younger models coming out every 6 months from all around the world, because this man had access to women around the world. So there was a new girl popping up, every month that was younger and prettier and more funny and more naturally polite and more naturally desirable than her. And she was that cow who was about to get slaughtered. She picked up on it and didn't want to last in there while she watched herself just degrade that far. So I'm done. No, bitch. Your rotation was up. That's what was coming. That's what happened.
contract end?
Well, I fell in love with someone else as Adnan's life seemed to be changing, and I was growing up at the same time. I was starting to see through the facade.
Translation: exactly what I said. She's seen the mortality of her youth and beauty, and instead of lingering around till she just got old and embarrassing, she'd rather just pick up the gun and kill herself. Instead of turning into a zombie slowly after getting bitten, she'd rather just off herself before she even become pathetic. That's what happened.
Now 58, Jill's life is vastly different.
What is that, Trigger?
Once I had a love and it was a girl.
Gone are the days of champagne and Chanel.
Mm-hmm.
It's now about peace and nature.
See, now, and see, no, and also this, man. Don't try to make it sound like that. Okay, see, I see what they just tried to pull right there. They tried to make it sound like she fucked with. Okay, she was fucking with him, and that was and he was the only option. And now gone are the days of champagne and Chanel. Okay, no, so what I want to do is this. Let's cut deeper and more to the core of it. If she was worth anything on an intrinsic from an internal level, If she was worth anything on an internal level, those days would not have been gone for long because she would have found another man to come to keep up that lifestyle. So now, let's acknowledge the true core of why she was ever valuable from the start, because she was young and pretty. There is no value within her, because if there was value within her, she would have found another man. Like I said, okay, it would be the equivalent of, like, okay, let's say you get a job making like $60,000 per year, right? And you $60,000 per year, which is not a bad wage. You can survive in most places in America off that. Even like New York City, you can survive on 60 a year in New York City. So you're working that job for 2 years and you realize, oh, I don't like it here, and then you go back off to making, $25,000 a year. Like, no, okay. The question is, okay, so was that 60,000 a year your actual lifestyle, or did you just get lucky for whatever reason, and then you went back off to, a relatively lower wage? You see what I'm saying? So ask this bitch that same question. Did she just get lucky because she was young and beautiful? She was young and relatively beautiful at the time, or was her actual value? Was that actually her lifestyle to live in those worlds? You see what I'm saying? See, if she was actually worth something, she would have kept that lifestyle ongoing. If she was actually worth something up here, you see what I'm saying? She would have kept that lifestyle would have relatively stayed the same. Well, I mean, she would have had ups and downs, but it would have relatively stayed the same. She would have got kicked out and only remember the days and be, keeping all these old photographs and all this shit like that. She would have kept moving. You see, like me, like myself, like I don't get hyped off my past. I just keep moving because this is my lifestyle. This is my culture. You see what I'm saying? I keep moving. I'm not gonna go, oh, well, I guess I'll just go back and live in my dad's basement. Oh, I had my one-time ride and now it's over. Yeah, no. This is my lifestyle.
She's a married mother of 3 who's written a memoir with the full support of her family.
Have a lot of people
Oh
come to you
my
and,
God.
kind of shared like similar stories.
Yes.
But Adnan Khashoggi will never read it. He passed away in June this year, aged 81. Even though contact between them was long gone, a connection always remained.
I believe he loved me. I know I loved him.
Yeah.
And I know we had a beautiful friendship. And I don't have any regrets at all.
Could you imagine? Could you? I mean, well, she had to marry some beta simp cuck, some beta simp at this point. That's the only thing that would because once you or she had to or the guy is just now he is maybe just completely oblivious to that world and what goes on. Because like I said, that woman has done everything. That woman has fucked and sucked and licked and swallowed anything you can imagine. Okay. And after that, like she resents that husband now. Well, no, she might not. Now a part of her will always resent him, but she won't completely resent him because, like I say before, see, she got humbled. She might act a little right around him because she got humbled. She went relatively to the top of the top and seen that she couldn't keep up, and her feelings got hurt. You see, so that's what triggered her to act like she had some sense. See, because why didn't she marry that dude and had 3 kids before she went off and did that? You see what I'm saying? Why didn't she do it then? Why is it coincidentally after she got kicked out of the bad bitch club, now she got to marry some dude who had 3 kids living on this little rinky dink ass farmhouse? Why did she, you know what I'm saying? You see, notice the order that shit went in. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. But yeah, so Fire Marshal Bill got kicked out of the bad bitch club and married either a beta or a guy who just has no awareness on the reality of what she is in life. That's what it really. That's what it is. He married an ex Dubai porta potty. Simple as that. Anyway, I'm out of here.